Look at all the Christmas presents. They're all for you, Tigger. We're live. Hi, Tigger. Oh, I brushed my teeth, and this is pickly. Pickly. Pretty cool. Tigger, Tigger, Tigger. Come sit. Sit. Hello, hello. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. How's everybody doing? Cheers. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to everybody. Hi, Dason. Hello, everybody. 60,000, you betcha.
I should have a higher chair.
You want to sit on the stool and put your shots on this one? Cindy made jello shots. Merry Christmas, everybody. Hello, 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 and hello. Where'd Tigger go? He ran away. Oh, hi, Tigger. Tigger's here. Prime time. Yes, it is prime time. No, I'm not outside. I'm inside. We're going outside tomorrow, but I'm inside. I was drunk as Tigger now. I know, he was eating all the jello shots, right? Maybe he's not sure what Scott was talking about. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I was doing an Instagram story, and Tigger was getting into the jello shots pretty good. And Jason says, Cindy, when's the next camping for Giant Lakers on camera? I'm not sure. Merry Christmases, big dog prime time. Heck yeah. We'll get a bigger spoon.
Mm-hmm.
This is Clayton's chicken. This is the indoors, right? This is. See, Cindy's already getting into it. She likes jello shots. Big time. Thank you, Logan, for the super chat. I'm gonna have a jello shot for you. I gotta get into it because Tigger has had like so many already. So when's the next video featuring Cindy?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, can you answer that for them?
Tomorrow. Clayton is taking our whole family fishing tomorrow.
Every Christmas we go fishing. Probably for what, 4 years now or something like that?
I think so.
These spoons are small.
I'll get bigger ones because this is going to take all day.
Live chat going until Santa comes. Very possible. I'm not saying no. With all these jello shots and these like little tiny spoons that I bought.
No, we
painful.
need big spoons.
Painful. I did get my Insanity Pepper dinner bells. And tomorrow morning, I have the video's already edited. I'm pretty excited to share this video. I caught a really, really big walleye. And spoiler, it might have been on the Insanity Pepper. So I'm pretty excited for that. Not gonna lie. Hello, Mr. Schick from Quebec. Love you, Daddy. Well, hello. Thank you. Hi, Grayson. Merry Christmas. Scott. What size dinner bells do I use? I use the medium and the large ones mostly. Cindy's gonna have to get bigger spoons. I love the walleye video. Green and red lure. Your way, yes. I love green and red lures. Merry Christmas. Obviously, I'm gonna start answering some questions and whatnot. And yeah, I need a different spoon. These are painful. I'm sorry, aren't they? Those are pretty bad spoons.
You bought them.
I know. Merry Christmas from Saskatchewan. I love Saskatchewan. Jing and Minna, medium dinner bell or large dinner bell for walleye? Probably the medium. If I had to choose one, it'd be the medium. But I have caught lots of fish on the large dinner bells though too. So it's really. Here's the thing. If I have to fish with bait, like an eyeball or a minnow head or something, I like to use the medium dinner bell spoon. And if I'm going to fish it aggressively, I use the big dinner bell spoon.
Those are the good ones, by the way.
How many walleyes did you eat? We had a couple walleyes. It was good. What's this one? This is a good one.
Mm-hmm. Those are the best.
Somebody said if it ain't chartreuse, it ain't no use. And we do have. Cindy's got chartreuse one right now. Well, it's more of a lime. Am I heading Lake of the Prairies tomorrow? We're not sure where we're going yet. We're undecided. Possibly. Is there Jake and Minna CSO apparel? There is on my Teespring. I'll try to do this really quick without interrupting the chat too much and pin something for a bit here. Clayton Schick Teespring. I do have Jake and Minna stuff available though. Yes. Right there. I'm gonna link a t-shirt, Jess, but there is let's see here. I can put it here. There's like hoodies and all that kind of stuff as well. And then here, and I'm going to pin the message at the top for a bit. We'll see if that works. There we go. Yeah. So there we go. Have you ever stayed overnight in the Otter Lodge with a friend? Just order the Pro Lodge, wondering if it'll work for two. Mm. So the Pro Lodge, as in like the Pro Lodge would be a flip over, right? It would be pretty tight in there for two cots. It really would. If you're talking with a lodge vortex shelter, again, it would be a little bit tight for two cots, but definitely doable though, for sure. Where can I find these dinner bell spoons? I'm in the US. Fishfrostbite.com. They have a US site and a Canadian site. You want to order from the US site. Clayton, in the course of ice fishing season, how many smokies do you eat grand total? Honestly, not a crazy amount. I would just fish with Alex for a few days, and he's like, "What do you normally eat on the ice?" I'm like, "I probably eat mostly soup, but we did have smokies twice though." So, yeah. Um, I don't know. Enough smokies for sure. Cindy, who's better at cooking fish, me or you?
I don't eat fish.
Cindy doesn't like fish, so more fish for me. I'm definitely better at cooking fish.
Very.
Sorry, folks, gotta run. Christmas story is starting. Stay warm. Awesome, Kevin. Thanks for stopping by. Personal best walleye. There we go. 13.56 pounds, 32 and a half inches. Merry Christmas from Taiwan. Well, Merry Christmas. That's really cool. It's probably Christmas.
I know that answer already.
What answer?
That. What did you just say?
The personal best walleye?
Mhm.
You knew that already? Best underwater camera for $500. Probably the Micro Revolution 5.0. And if you want to record with it, the 5.0 Pro, and that's made by Aquaview.
I think this one is your apple pie one.
We're doing shots already?
I've ate like 5.
Well, keep eating them. How tall are you? Is that Mike? Are you the same guy that asked me in I think Instagram or something too? I'm 5'9", but I think I replied to you and said I'm like 4'3" or something like that as a joke. Are your minnows dry salted or are they in a saltwater brine? Dry salted. Target walleye. Hello, hello. So this is the apple pie.
I think so.
Cindy made apple pie pudding shots.
Let me see.
Mm.
I had the chocolate one.
That's chocolate. Chocolate.
Darn it.
I fish Ontario just a little bit.
Just wait.
A little bit, not a lot. What's my favorite way to cook fish? Probably deep fried is probably the best way. Usually, I find. Well, okay, slow down here, sunshine.
Actually, that's not bad.
But I like to do like, almost like stir fries with it, like peppers, onions, that stuff, and then re-sauce it with whether you use sweet chili, honey garlic, all that kind of stuff. But the re-toss is always the best. Somebody sent me $1. Thank you, Ian. We're gonna have a pudding shot here for you. But then it says mesh is retracted, so I'm not sure what the message was. You ever caught catfish through the ice? No, I haven't. Carter caught one last year though. He caught a really nice one last year. How often do you dry out your huts, if ever during the winter season? I've heard mixed thoughts. I dry mine out lots, but that's because I have a heated garage. I can keep them in and out. If not, I think keeping them frozen, there's nothing wrong with that all the time. Like I wouldn't want to go on like a half dry out and take them out and then back and forth type of thing. So either you dry them out completely or you just leave them like frozen type of thing. Frozen, you can never go wrong with frozen, except for maybe a little bit harder to put up the next day. Give me $1 back. I can't give you $1 back, Ian. Sorry, dude. I don't know how. You're gonna have to. It's $1, my friend. It's $1. Can't give you back. But we had a pudding shot for you though. I do hunt. I didn't do any hunting this year, but I do. In the past, I used to guide for waterfowl, moose, bear, that type of thing. And I do a lot of whitetail deer hunting on my own. But this year I didn't do any hunting. I just chased the first ice more than anything. Clayton, please do a Reindeer Lake, Saskatchewan hard water video. I would like to do that at some point. I'm going to put this a bit lower. There. Seemed a little bit weird. Last New Year's Eve, you asked the question, how many subs you'd have the following year. My guess was 75,000. Do you remember what you're hoping for? I don't. Maybe that's a good question. What was I hoping for this year, last year? Yeah.
Maybe 50?
No, I think I just hit 50 right before Christmas or whatever. I think. I would like to know the question for that. I guess I should go back and watch, but I wasn't really sure. Obviously, 75K was a goal for sure by this Christmas type of thing, but 75 is the goal for by the end of winter, but it'll be pretty tough for that. Congratulations on 60K. Wish I could hang longer, but I gotta go be the fat guy in the suit. I think you mean Santa, right? That is awesome. That is awesome. There's another question I wanted to answer here somewhere. Where was it? Biggest buck. I've got a whitetail that scores 199 and 5/8. Hard water on Cree Lake. Yes, I do want to do that. Can you catch Jay Seaman's follower amounts? No, probably not. That would be pretty tough. He's like at 103 or 104,000, I think, already. That's pretty unrealistic in that sense to catch that number, I'm pretty sure. Life is all about love. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Joel. Cindy better have another shot there for you. Oh, look at your tray. You just take her trying to get your shots. Cheers. We'll have a shooter for you. Look at this cool glass here. Cindy got me for Christmas. A guy from here makes them. I'm having Caesars. Don't pickle Caesars. So good. I still guide, except for our lodge has been closed for. I think I'm behind a couple shots here. Our lodge has been closed for 2 years because of COVID. Tigger, you can't jump on me. It's Cindy holding the shots. That's a lot of Jello shots. Yeah, we're Tigger obviously wants. See, I told you. See, the Instagram was right. Look at him. He's addicted. He's addicted to these things.
They're so yummy.
Tigger. That glass is sick. I have another one too. I mixed 2 Caesars here just in case. This is also Grey Goose bottle or glass ready to go. So, yeah. Laker videos maybe sometime, probably starting right after the New Year's, I'm thinking.
What did you think of that apple pie?
I haven't eaten it yet, I don't think. It's this one, isn't it?
Actually, it isn't bad.
Told ya. Can you show us the rim of the glass? I will see if I can a little bit. I don't know how they did it, but sanded it down type of thing. Does that help maybe? What's your new boat? My new boat is a Starcraft 188T. So T for Delta. Sorry, T for Tiller, and it's a Delta series. I should have it here soon, or at least be at the dealer soon. And then I'll start doing some videos on it in April, rigging it. I'm pretty excited for that, for the boat, big time. I want to sell your old one to me. I think it's already sold, actually. The cat has come back for more. I told you. Can't wait for my first Laker video. Heck yeah. Me too. Best sound good? Best Laker bait through the ice. My tube jig. Probably my tube jig. They have them at Pokey's Tackle Shop now, actually. They have an online site. If you go to pokeystackle.ca and search tube jigs, they're in a pack of 4 with 2 lead heads. I think they're $24.99. They're good tube jigs. Hey Clayton, love the channel. The boys and I are headed to Leech Lake in 2 weeks, stocked up with flutter spoons and my favorite Frostbite rods. Have you done any fishing in Minnesota? No, I haven't done any fishing in Minnesota. I don't think ever. One day, I'm sure I would get down there, I would think, but I haven't done anything down there at all. So, have you ever got your auger stuck? What can I do to avoid getting auger stuck in an ice? Clear your hole. Like when you're going down and you're getting into slush or whatever it is, pull up. There's a limit you can push your auger to, and I've got it stuck, but it was always my fault when I'm like, ooh, I was like, I'm close. I'm just like, no, just keep going a little bit more, and all of a sudden you go through and you're like, uh-oh, or you get through almost, and the slush binds up with all of your flighting, and that's not good. Then you got to basically back it out with a pipe wrench or cut it out type of thing, which is not easy at all. But clear your hole. As long as you clear your hole consistently when you're drilling, you won't get your auger stuck. Northern Lights, thank you very, very much for the super chat. I think we need to have a Jello shot for that, right?
Oh, I don't need a reason.
Did Cindy make those pickles homemade? No, those are pickled asparagus. Well, I think I have a shot right here, I guess. Northern Lights, cheers to you. Thank you very much. Please tell me in the next 39 hours. I think that said. I'm not in any 39 hours right now. And if I was, I probably wouldn't tell you either. Yeah, those are good.
Do you like those?
See?
That's apple pie,
See?
right?
You're welcome. I went to the liquor store with Cindy, and she wanted this chocolate liqueur. And they didn't have it, and I convinced her. I'm like, just get the apple pie. It'll be really good. Here we go. What do you think of Manitoba saying it's illegal to camp overnight on ice? I think that's for provincial parks. I think it's always been a rule of provincial parks. So I guess it comes down to the whole camping thing. Are you sleeping during the day? Are you sleeping? You always have a line in. I don't know. I'm a big believer in like pack in what you pack out, like including waste, like personal waste and all that kind of stuff. So clean up all that stuff and we shouldn't have any issues. If people start to camp on the ice and leave a mess everywhere, like I heard there was in Clearwater last year a few or several times, then I think they should start enforcing that kind of stuff. But we're going to wreck it as fishermen before it becomes a problem, I hope. All season angler, what a great way to spend Christmas Eve here with you guys. Congratulations on 60K. Merry Christmas and have a safe New Year. Thank you very much. I need a Jello shot. Tigger, another one? You are a savage. Oh, they're behind me. I guess I can grab them.
What color?
Let's go with red.
I find those ones are really, really strong.
That's why I want them. These are the ones Tigger's likes. Clayton, have you ever been fishing to the Yukon? Ever been to the Yukon for some fishing? I haven't, but I would like to do the Yukon one day for sure. I want a Jello shot. Here you go. Gave it to you.
Come on over.
Yeah, more the merrier. What is a great rod for the iFish Pros? Obviously, it's going to depend on the species, but the 39-inch series from Frostbite, so the dipstick, the dipstick, the drench, the digger, the deadbolt would be all really, really good choices. I would prefer like the drench for walleye type of thing, and then when you start to get to the pike, would be the digger, and if you get like really, really big pike and lake trout, the deadbolt would be really good. These are big cups. Look at him. Are you drunk, Tigger? He's a savage. Okay, Clayton, you need to make a shirt that reads super dialed, right? Super dialed. What frostbite would you recommend for lake trout averaging 18 to 24 with the potential of a 40-incher?
Sorry.
18 to 24 with the potential of a 40-incher. I would still go with a Mr. Big, even though it might be a little bit overkill for like 18, 20-inch lakers. You want to not be underprepared for that one moment. That makes sense. Like, yeah, you could use like a true grit say for that and do perfectly well for almost all those lakers. But the moment you hook a 40-incher, you'll be a little bit disappointed that you weren't prepared for it, in my opinion. How do you store all your Hyperglide and Hyper Rattles? Any specific box? I've been using a box for those called Lure Lock. It's got like a little sticky layer of it on the bottom, and that's what I've been using, Lure Lock. I try not to take out too much stuff with me. I've always in the past I've like been that guy that takes too much stuff out there, and then you wreck the paint on all your baits and all rattles around. Like I was teaching Carter this, like have your box, and then like just for that day take like a certain amount of stuff, because you know how it is. It's like you don't go through all of this stuff in one day, right? It's really hard to use all your lures, so just minimize your stuff for the day. Don't use taking pounds and pounds and pounds of tackle out with you. We have 2 super chats we gotta do shots for. Look at you. See, that's why I brought Cindy to keep up. Wow, there's a lot of shooters here. Oh, that hurt. That did not feel good. You heard of the wrist setter rods? I have heard of them, yes. Named after delegate. Is Digger named after Digger? Yeah, Brian. I'm trying to figure out that whole thing. I have a tough time pronouncing his Digger's last name. But yeah, Brian is a very, very good fisherman. So Frost would be honored to have a rod that's named after him for sure. Are walleye locked down? Can they get COVID? Yeah, the walleye can get COVID. So just don't go fishing for walleye, or you could get COVID. Cheers to all you guys here for the. I can't believe I'm going to try to put this whole thing in my mouth. Clayton, I just got a beanie for Xmas. I can already tell it's warm. Finally got some merch from my favorite YouTuber. Well, I really, really appreciate you ordering
Best
a beanie.
tubes ever.
They are pretty good toques. They are. I'm going to have to do another order. I think I only have like 30 or 40 left. So I'm going to have to do another order of toques and beanies. They're very comfy. Merry Christmas, Clayton. Have another shot with me. Yes, let's have a shot with you. I'll finish this one and then I'm going to have one more here.
Oh, can you wish me a happy birthday?
Well, you can read it. You wish me a happy birthday. I got to have a shot here.
Blair, Jesus, moves so fast. Blair Godwin, can you wish me a happy birthday?
Cheers,
happy
boss.
birthday.
Happy birthday. Guy, cheers to you. My girlfriend said that fish get COVID. Better get a new girlfriend. No, just kidding. The big walleye video is going up tomorrow morning. Yes, it is. And it's people were finding it on my channel because I had it unlisted. So I had to put it on private. You will not find it anymore. It is on private. But I catch the biggest walleye I've ever caught on video. That's all I'm gonna say. Have to save the rest. Joey, hi. Merry Christmas, Joey. Merry Christmas. I want to see you do a walleye video in Wisconsin. How good you are. Those Wisconsin walleye don't let me come fish because they know I catch them all. I'm just kidding. Obviously, I get to fish a lot of, I'm not going to say unpressured waters, but very, very good waters with good populations of walleye. Is it as pressured as some of the state stuff? Probably not. Do we have tough days? Yeah, I have some really tough days. I can tell you a few times this year where I've gone out and caught like what, one fish, zero fish in a day.
Oh, there's been zero.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I try to show some of those on YouTube, but I can't show all of them. If I can go out the next day and it's nice, I'll try to go out and just like redo it and get another video in that sense. But there's some days I catch nothing.
You even caught a fishing rod this year.
Yeah, Carter. I caught a fishing rod. Carter lost his rod down a hole, but I saved the day. The Mega Live is good. I've actually been enjoying it, and I have a new treat for the videos now with the Mega Live. I got sent an Apex unit, so now I can screen record instead of put a GoPro. So I'm gonna have better footage of the Mega Live of fish eating baits and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's pretty excited about that. Do you ever drink while ice fishing? Because it seems like all I ever catch is a buzz, no fish. No, I don't drink when I'm ice fishing. I'm usually working in that sense, so I try to always put my work first when it comes to that stuff. It is illegal to have beverages of alcohol in an ice shack here in Saskatchewan. And I don't really have a problem with somebody drinks in an ice shack, obviously, as long as they don't leave trash and they're careful, they don't drive home drunk, all that stuff, snowmobile, quad, vehicles, whatever. So just as long as people are realistic or careful of it. Would you rather fish with Aaron Weeb or Tom Boley? I'd rather fish with Jay Siemens. No, I'm just kidding. Probably Aaron because he's a buddy. I'd fish with Tom too, but I really don't know him at all. But Aaron's a buddy, so I would definitely want to fish with Aaron first. What amp hour battery are you running on Mega Live? I was running an 18 amp hour with a 10-inch screen, but I have put in a 24 amp hour battery now. Excuse me. What is the difference between a Twilight and a Vanta Black? I just did a video on this not too long ago, but it's the guides. I don't wish I had a rod here to show you, but it's the guides are titanium recoil guides, and they're like some of the newest ones on the market. It's a full cork handle, and that's probably your two biggest differences in that sense. The blanks are the same, but the Vanta Black just has that more sleeker, custom feel, a little lighter type of thing. If that makes sense. The guides are like really expensive. That's where you see like custom rods are really expensive. Titanium recoil guides are very expensive. What size tantrum do you use? I use mostly the 60, I find, for walleye, but I haven't played with those size that's one smaller yet. I think it's the 43. I think that one's going to be really good too, but the 60 is what I use most. What are my thoughts on the Strike Master 24 volt auger? It's I'm sure it's great. It's just not for me. Being an 8-inch auger, I almost always do a 10-inch hole for the most part. Have you had any issues with your Otter LED light kits? I have. After I've beat them up for a long time, I've had them going. Oh, Carter said 46-inch tantra or 46 millimeter tantra. Thanks, Carter. I've had some issues with them, but only when I've like beat them up. Like I mean, like traveled like long miles in on the ice type of thing, and like everything. As soon as you start going across the ice and rattling around, it's gonna break in that sense. I've had them where they just won't turn on anymore, and a lot of times it's actually in a little controller. Just be really careful with that controller.
Carter, do you want to come do a shot before I leave?
That's right. Cindy's leaving at 9:20, so we can talk about her then. Oh, did I say that out loud? Clayton's best shows are when he's with, where did that go? Clayton's best shows. I just saw it. We're here. Are when he's with Cindy, not fishing.
Right?
Don't give her any ideas, you guys.
I
Don't give her any
agree.
ideas. Come on.
I agree.
We have another shot here for AC Taylor. Merry Christmas, neighbors from West Central Alberta. Well, Merry Christmas to you. I'm gonna have. What am I having this time? I'll have a point and shot this time.
Sure. I haven't had a red one yet.
Yeah, you should have a red one. You should have a red one. Thank you very much. Reagan's calling you. I thought maybe she's on the road. Reagan's on her way home for Christmas.
Hello. What's wrong?
Clayton, the new Otter hubs with the full door. Why wouldn't you want Otter? Why wouldn't Otter lower the windows and do a 360 view? I don't really know. That's a good idea. It's something I can always pass on, right? Otter's always looking to how to make their shelters better in that sense, right? And what they can do, type of thing. Is everything okay? Yeah. Okay, good. If I were to buy 2 walleye ice rods from Frostbite for ice fishing, what would you go with in real choice? The Smoke Show and the True Grit. Unless you were going to do a lot of dead sticking, I'd go Smoke Show in the Drench or the True Grit in the Drench. The Drench is just such an amazing dead stick rod. And reels, I'd go with a 500 to a 1000 series reel. If you can spend the extra money, a Stratic or the Shimano Saharas are really good as well. Probably been asked, but has anyone said you look like Brutus from Popeye? Now I have to look at that. I have to look at Brutus. I know who you're talking about for sure. Popeye. I haven't seen that for a long time. Is fiberglass my favorite? I fiberglass is I like those rods better for fish that have like really nasty head shakes, lake trout, stock trout, that type of thing. But I prefer the graphite rods for sensitivity wise, though, I would say for sure. Have you designed your own lake trout rod yet? I've not designed my own lake trout rod, but I have had input on the Frostbite rods. The Slugger was a rod that was definitely designed a little bit for me in terms of like to use the bigger baits, like a 2-ounce tube jig all day. So those rods were sent to me like 4 or 5 different blanks, and I got to help pick out like which of the blanks that I preferred. So something designed like by me, exactly no, but help design in that sense. So burbot videos this season. I say this every year, and one out of like every 2 years I put a burbot video out. But yes, there will be burbot videos this year. Any clavers, Jay, this winter? It's definitely possible. Jay and I haven't talked about it yet. If we can align our schedules, I'm sure we'll do something though. If your ice shelter fell through the ice, would insurance pay, or is there a shanty clause? I'm pretty sure you can do something with insurance, I think, but I don't know. It's illegal to use a live minnow in Saskatchewan? Yes, it is. It is very illegal. Hi, can my husband Steve get a shout out? Well, hello, Steve. Scott, Merry Christmas. Hey, Clayton. Carter Reed. Hey, Clayton, have you ever been to Ontario to fish Lake Simcoe or Lake Nipissing? Have some shots. I know you don't travel much, so probably not. But I fished Nipissing twice. Have some shots. That's your mother. Look at her.
Expose you though too.
That's hardly anything. Look at your mom. What are your thoughts on the Humminbird Live? I've liked it so far, to be honest with you. I've had some pretty cool opportunities for sure. Thoughts on a snow bear machine? Snow bear would be cool, eh, Carter?
I'd buy one.
Carter says he'd buy a snow bear. I think a snow bear would be really epic for like just like running around the ice. I think he would probably run and gun a lot more. I think it'd be a lot easier.
An ice castle?
An ice castle is hard to be mobile though with. I did have an ice castle. It's really hard to be mobile. I don't know. Has anybody got any questions for Carter? Carter, sit down, answer some questions. Ask Carter questions. This is your chance right now. This is your chance to hit up Carter Reed with some questions. Clayton versus Cindy video? Yeah,
I'll win.
I'll take that challenge. They build snow bears in Minnesota and Insanity, Minnesota.
How come you never ice fish?
Who?
Yeah, who?
How old are you, Carter?
I'm 20.
20, like 20 years old. Jay versus Clayton versus Aaron. Gets asked every
Can you
live.
say you let the dogs? No.
Take Carter up north for Lakers.
Carter, what's your
I
biggest
need to.
walleye?
30 inches, 10 pounds.
Open water and through the ice is
Through the ice is 29.
yeah. Cindy looks like she could be Carter's sister.
Right?
Yeah.
We're almost the same age.
That's Carter's mom. If anybody like doesn't know like videos like Carter, like I always call him Carter Reed. His last name is Exner. So
That's his
there
middle
more.
name.
You have more questions, Carter. I need another shot for all season angler. Jello.
Carter, if you could fish one lake in the States, what would it be? I don't know.
You have to like kind of put your head up.
I don't know much about the States.
Carter, when is Clay the most goofy
Carter.
when on the ice?
When he catches a big fish. You like to talk a lot.
Do I?
Yeah.
When I catch a big fish?
Yeah.
How many times have you outfished Clayton?
What do you do when you blow the air bladder on a walleye? You move shallower because you're fishing too deep. That's the biggest thing because they have barotrauma issues in that sense. So I'll do more on that in the future, but we're gonna have some more questions for
Here's
Carter.
a good one. How do you put up with Clayton?
I don't
Give me
know.
your spoon. Carter versus Uncut. Trained by Clayton.
Carter, have you heard of a comb? He was outside shoveling.
Yeah.
Carter, have you fished around lately? How's the bait? Do you have any plans on making your own YouTube channel? I haven't fished around lately, and I haven't thought of YouTube at all. No.
It's hard, right? He sees how much work that goes into it, and right now he just wants to fish. And I think when you start, like, if you're gonna do a YouTube channel, you're gonna film your like experience and your adventure, great. But if you're gonna make like a YouTube channel and pretend like you know a bunch of stuff in that sense, you're better off just to go and like get some experience first, right? With the whole fishing of it. Go get some street cred. Go learn the whole fishing game of it. So when you do start to film, it's a little bit easier in that sense. What's your go-to lure, Carter?
Probably hyper rattle, 10 gram.
Hyper rattle, 10 gram.
You have so many questions. Carter, Garmin Live Scope or Mega Live?
Mega Live.
Carter has fished with the live scope though and really did like it. Like both, you can't go wrong with either, you guys, honestly.
Game changer.
Yeah. Carter, how do you feel about your mom being on shot 7? 7?
Teen.
Yeah. There you go.
I have to like eat mine fast. I have to go to church with my parents right away.
Yeah, 14 minutes we get rid of her. We can talk about your mom then. It's perfect. Keep going. If you receive questions, keep
Carter,
going.
have you bested your PB through the ice since the pig you last landed with your dead stick? No. I've barely caught any walleyes since then.
Carter went with me to Last Mountain, and he showed up right after tomorrow's video that is coming out, and the bite got really tough for us, like really tough, but he trooped through it big time. So have you heard of the Summit shuttles and transducer poles? I have heard of them. I know they make good product. I went with the Arc Lab shuttle and the pole just because I feel like a big unit on a plastic shuttle. Not that it's not good plastic, but I feel like a big unit like that's better on an aluminum shuttle, more solid. So I did end up going with the Arc Lab. And I've been very, very happy with it for sure. Carter, what's the biggest thing you've learned about fishing so far?
It's not easy.
Yep. There you go.
Some days they come to you, some days. Holy.
I only have a few minutes.
See, you get asked the question too all the time.
PBY.
Yeah. 30 inches, open water, 29 inches through the ice. Really love the underwater footage. Oh, there you go. This is for Carter. Favorite memory with Clayton.
Ooh.
Probably the first big walleye I caught through the ice was him.
Okay. The 27 and a half.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't catch much that day either, did we? Really? Like, it wasn't great.
No.
It was our second spot. And Carter learned how hard it is to like move all of the ice fishing stuff when you're like filming. Carter, blink your eyes if not safe. That was awesome. Oh, this guy right here, Alien. He is right there, Tim Voss. He's a client from Wollaston. He's an awesome dude. I mean, you didn't hear that, Tim. You're not that awesome. How far do you put a smelt off the bottom? For pike, I like to run the middle of the water column a lot, but at the same time, like, you pay attention to what's going on that day. Like, put your smelts at some different levels, and whatever level is getting hit more, adjust all your baits to that size. But
Carter, what is the most expensive thing Clayton has ever broke, and how did he take it?
What is the most expensive thing of Clayton's you have ever broke?
Oh, sorry, I can't read.
What
did you break?
I don't think really anything.
You broke a rod, I know that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Carl and Severe, thank you guys so much for the super chats. We're going to have some more shots for you. I don't know if you've ever really broken anything major. Well, how do I react if you break anything, though?
It's fixable.
That's the way she goes.
Stuff happens. Here's how I always feel about breaking stuff. If you break it in an accident, it happens. If you can learn a lesson from it, whatever, it happens. If you break it out of like stupidity or ignorance in that sense, that stuff upsets me. But like, accidents is an accident. Like, that's okay. But like, if you broke, like, say, a rod the same way 3 times, being stupid, yeah, like, come on, right? In that sense. But yeah. What's that?
Way of the road.
Way of the road. Way of the road. Way of the road.
Have I ever fished Lake of the Woods? No.
This is perfect. I just need to bring you here for all these. I don't have to answer any questions then. Real life is Mike. Merry Christmas, Clayton and family. Trying to catch up this week. Signal on Pelican Lake. Nice. Be safe out there, Mike. Be safe. Kyle, walk up. Where's Kyle?
He's on there. Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Merry Christmas.
You, Kyle. I think you were the first subscriber.
Kyle's been around since the beginning, for sure. Like, since the beginning.
I know one question I can answer. I know Carter's favorite YouTube video.
Which one?
Of Clayton?
Yeah, unless it's changed in the last little bit. But it's the one where you caught two big fish back to back.
One of the Lake Trail videos?
Yeah.
That would have been the one from a few years ago, the 42 and a half and the 43 and a half. Yeah. That was a pretty good video in that sense, for sure. Every once in a while, I'm really proud of a video when I put out. That's one of them for sure. The video going out tomorrow is one that's like, there's always like, I'm obviously proud to put out every video, but some of them are like a super epic achievement, and that's definitely tomorrow's.
Do you eat fish?
Mm-hmm. I eat fish.
He likes to eat fish. Would you rather catch a 2-pound bluegill or a 40-pound pike? 40-pound pike for sure. You?
Bluegill.
You'd rather catch a 2-pound? I'm like, what? I'm like, I really don't know you at all. Do you still guide? Are you 100% YouTube? Would you ever do a fan fishing trip giveaway, coming fishing with you guys? I'd like to do a fan trip giveaway for sure at some point, like, hands down. I still guide though, and I still plan on guiding once the borders allow our guests to basically come back up to the lodge. I still want to guide. I'm not done with that at all. I love my my guide job at Wollaston, hands down.
We like it too.
Because I'm gone?
No, because it's beautiful.
What rod do you recommend for walleye? If you're talking through the ice, the True Grit and the Smoke Show are my 2 favorites, and the Drench too.
How does it feel to be fishing with the legend?
Like me fishing with Carter, it's pretty amazing.
No, everyone always asks me this. Like, when I got into fishing, I learned from you. Before I met you, you didn't have a YouTube channel. Like, you started it when I met you. So, like, as corny as it sounds, like, I know he's good at fishing, but it doesn't feel anything special. Like,
you don't know any different,
right?
That's what he's meaning.
No one else has taught me anything. Like,
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. I wasn't really doing YouTube before them at all.
When
Maybe
Carter
a little bit.
when Carter met Clayton, it was 6 years ago, and you weren't doing YouTube yet. And before Clayton, Carter never did fish. So
Yeah.
anything that Carter has learned has been just from you.
Clayton is basically saying that Carter's basically saying that Clayton's average at fishing. He's not wrong. Like I always speak this in the video, you guys. A lot of it seems like that just because I get a fish a lot. Like I'm out there fishing a lot, right? Like I feel like not that there's luck to fishing in that sense, like you create your own luck, but it's all about time and experience. It's not like those things where guys like a natural talent where you can pick up a pool cue and like drain every shot or a golf club in that sense, right? Like it's a lot about experience and just time out there. Like I feel like I'm not that good. Really not.
Wait till you
And-
guys see me tomorrow.
Everyone thinks you're a legend because you don't post the bad days.
Not always. I do. He's right in that
I
sense.
see all the background. Of
Yeah,
that.
Carter sees the days that are like really bad. I put some videos out that aren't like very good, but like I said earlier, there's some days where I catch nothing. Nothing. I feel guilty watching years of your videos and not contributing, but I appreciate how you interact with people and how you fish. Really enjoy the friends you take with you as well. Thank you very much, Carl. Never feel guilty about not contributing because honestly, the biggest way you can contribute is just to watch the videos. Like if for as many subscribers I have, I can keep all those people watching the videos or that many, right? That's where it really counts for me. So don't ever feel guilty about not contributing. You're contributing by just watching the videos. Family ice camping videos. Clayton is a Tom Boley copycat. That's kind of funny. I love that because that is not the case at all. Tom Boley and me are like two completely different, like two. That's so funny.
He just makes walleye videos.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of funny. Usually I just kind of ignore those comments, but that makes me laugh. If you actually think that, you're pretty clueless in that sense. I'm not gonna lie. Not to mention you're in Canada and fishing pressure is not like in the States. Heck yeah. You're not wrong. There's definitely less pressure. Thank you very much for the super chat, Cody. Appreciate it. True, that's why I call fishing. So not Tom Boley. Yeah.
All three of you should have a fish off and see who gets the most and biggest fish.
Carter will win. Tomorrow when I'm taking Cindy, Carter, and Reagan fishing, I don't even like plan on fishing at all. So Jay's having a baby. Clayton, you're up next. No, see? Chikai, chikai, chikai. I love that. Chikai, chikai. If everybody wonders what I say in videos where I go chikai, chikai. Chikai, chikai means whoa, whoa in Ukrainian. Tom Boley is legit, but he's a wet blanket compared to how fun Clayton is. Tom Boley is a very good fisherman. That I won't take. That I won't take away from him. It's just the comment is what I was laughing at, not Tom Boley in himself, because he obviously can fish. He fishes a lot of pressured waters. Who's Carter's favorite fishing YouTuber?
Besides Clayton,
Ooh.
Aaron, like Uncut, or Alex Perrick.
And he got to fish, not necessarily fish, but hang out with Alex for a few days. So that's really cool. Clayton, is there a video of you fishing Lake Nipissing? No, there is not. What's your favorite spot to fish in the States? Hands down, the Keys. I miss the Keys. I miss tarpon. I miss grouper, all that stuff. So yeah. Jason, ring first. Quit pressuring me, you guys. It's not good. I did get
Frostbite sell rings?
Yeah, I gave you one the other day. Here you go. Look at. It's a Frostbite. It probably won't focus. Here's a Frostbite ring. Here you go. It's a little bit big though. Do you ever get to Montana to ice fish? I've never did anything in Wisconsin ever. If you see a question, you can read it off.
Alex, oh my God, Perrick.
Clayton, are you originally from the States? No, I'm not originally from the States. I'm from Canada, born and raised in Saskatchewan. Carl, one more plea for you, Clayton. Can you post videos on Rumble? Okay. What's Rumble?
Okay, I'll be ready.
I don't know.
On Rumble, also, can I contribute there without remorse, supporting YouTube and censorship? I get to stay a little longer. Nice. You could always support me for like buying merch from Clayton Schick Outdoors. I've thought about like maybe starting like a Patreon account in that kind of sense. But
You
I
smell
don't want to
that
just like be that guy that's like just trying to take people's money or get money in that sense. Like obviously the money's going to go towards making videos and all that fun stuff, but I've always struggled with that sense of it, right? Like it's feel guilty almost. So I haven't. Maybe there's some I can do in the future, but I am not sure yet. Any new merch coming out? Jason, did you buy the new Slay Day merch from Teespring? I do have new Slay Day merch on Teespring. Mary Crimbus. Carter, your mom offers a shot, you take it. I'm putting the look at this. I'm putting it show. Carter, if your mom offers you a shot, you take it. I like that. That is good. Ever thought of teaming up with the Guggen's new platform? I'm not sure how that one really works though, but I talked with Alex a little bit about it in terms of the uncut outdoors or whatever it is, I think is what it's called. But yeah.
I can explain why Carter refused the shot.
I'm a chick magnet. Oh yeah.
He went out last night and came home this morning at 5:45.
Yeah. Good thing you didn't have to go fishing today. Did your channel grow fast or was it gradual? It kind of did spikes. Winter's been really, really good for me, and then like the rest grows, but just like I consider gradual, like anywhere between 500 to 1,000 subscribers a month, and then the winter I'll gain like 5 to 8,000 subscribers a month type of thing. So winter definitely has been growing faster in that sense. Jay versus Clay, Lake of the Woods. Time to whoop Jay in his backyard, right? That'd be good. I like that. Clayton, are you going to make a crappie video? This year, I'm going out to Lake Winnipeg, Lake Manitoba, do a bunch of stuff out there. I'm probably going to go a few days earlier and fish crappie for sure. I would think so anyway. I just need somebody to give me the hot spots, right? Pudding Cup live. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, my friend. Time for more Laker videos. You've been slamming too many Walters. I have one more walleye video coming out tomorrow, a family fishing video, hopefully, which we filmed tomorrow. And then I'll be headed up north for backcountry stuff, which will include obviously Lakers, walleye, pike, that kind of fun stuff. So
Someone asked if you are gonna do any guiding, Carter.
I don't know. Maybe down the road.
I think he'd like to, right?
Yeah, not right now.
He's enjoying the whole fishing part of it. He works 7 on, 7 off. So on his 7 days off, he like fishes as much as he can. And that's how you learn. Like obviously you can learn a lot from guiding, but he's out there like literally almost every other day fishing and enjoying it.
I just bought a boat, and if I guide, I won't be able to use it.
Mm-hmm. Does Clayton snore in his campouts? I guarantee it. I should, next time I do a video, that I always skip through that if I don't catch any fish, but I'm going to look at the footage. It's probably really bad. I probably have fish come up the hole and go, holy cow, he's loud, and then just leaves.
That's what Tigger leaves.
Yeah, more pike, 100%. Heck yeah. I can give you hot spots in Aaron's backyard. Oh, I'll hit you up, Eric. I'll hit you up. Do you edit your own videos? Yes, I have some. I don't have anybody. I fish and edit all of my, obviously I fish, but I edit all my own videos.
Carter, what do you do for a living?
I work underground at the mine.
As a
Millwright.
Your daughter? This is not my daughter. This is my girlfriend.
Our daughter is coming home tonight. She's on her way home. She is in her 3rd year of university, so she's on her way home tonight.
I'm buying a place in Key Largo, and you're welcome to it free of charge. It's going to be an Airbnb. Are you kidding me? Yes, email me the details. I would love to go back to the Keys again. I used to stay in Almirada, and then I stayed at the island just next to it. I'm having a brain fart between Marathon. It's a very, very small island. Very, very small. But I love it down there. Which mine? Esterhazy?
Yeah.
K3.
Yeah. What is the biggest walleye I've caught? It's 32.5 inches. Cardinal's a knuckle tracker. That's funny.
I don't get it.
Do you ever plan on making videos at smaller reservoirs and going to big lakes all the time? I made some videos on small reservoirs. Like to me, a lot of the lakes I fish are small. Crooked Lake, Wapelchain, Lake of the Prairie is small. I prefer big bodies of water because usually big bodies of water mean big fish. And I love to fish for big fish.
There's another good one.
Jimmy, how does Carter like working as a millwright? I'm 16, looking to get it going into trades. There you go.
I like trades.
What do you think of millwright?
I like it.
You like welding?
Probably the best decision I've made in my life.
If you weren't going to do millwright, what other trade would you like to do?
Probably welding. I'm an electrician.
Yeah, Millray Carter's got a good schedule. Like you can get on with the right crew and stuff like that. The whole 7 on, 7 off is really nice to have that extra time off. Like it's really hard, obviously, when you work 5 days and have a weekend. Some days you need like literally a day to just to get stuff ready and to go fishing the next day, and then obviously you're also tired. So yeah.
I think I'm in my 20s.
Clayton, did your block heater get a recall on your Duramax? No, it did not. Did not. Jimmy Seegers, I saw you there earlier too. Hello, hello. Thanks for getting up that shipment of otter stuff, my friend. Really appreciate it. Are you going to film next summer in Wollaston? Likely not. I'm going to do some trips. I'm going to take some time off, and there's a bunch of lakes around there that I want to fish, and I'm going to try to go do some like campouts and stuff like that type of thing. Maybe on an island or whatever like that for some lakers. There's a bunch of lakes up there that I've never fished that I've always wanted to go, and I think that's going to be my opportunity in that sense. So I look forward to like fishing lakes I've never been to before. I love Wollaston, but I fish it for my work and for a living. I like to go do other stuff too.
Carter, what's your favorite dinner bell color?
Favorite dinner bell color? Rose gold, insanity pepper, and blue lagoon.
The Blue Lagoon, hey, that's your nice. I live in Saskatchewan, and right now for work, I just do videos, YouTube media, that type of thing. I also guide in the summer, but Carter looks like he could be a game show host. That's probably a good thing. That's a good thing. Usually game show hosts aren't ugly, so you're good.
You're welcome.
Golden red and use sucker minnows. How do you typically connect your fluoro to braid? I whoa. Um I typically connect my braid. Yeah, right. Sorry. I typically connect my fluoro to braid with uni to uni. Sometimes I will use a swivel. Richard, wow,
I'll
thank
just
you.
get some more shots.
Yeah, thank you so much, Richard. If that was a misclick or something, I can try to get you some of that back. 'Cause I feel like that's a lot, and I apologize if it was a misclick. That is amazing. Thank you so much. That is pretty amazing. We got to do shots for that,
Yeah.
Carter, right? Like, yeah. Cindy went to get shots. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Why do you never need to pee during the live?
I just hold it for the end. That's why I cut him at an hour, right? Wow. Cheers, Richard. To you. That is amazing. Wow. Mm.
I don't like the green ones. They're
No.
strong.
They are strong.
The orange are the
They're
best.
strong.
They're Malibu rum.
You have to have 6 shots for that one, Cindy.
Sure.
Do you tournament fish? I love tournaments. I just find them really stressful in terms of the whole filming side of it, because it's like when I'm fishing it and stuff like that, I want to be always filming and don't want to miss opportunities. But when I feel like you fish a tournament and you have somebody, you owe it so much for your partner to put so much into it, and the camera doesn't come first in that sense. So if I could film it with another person, I would do more tournaments in that sense, but that's kind of why I don't. I will be in Manatee Bay. I'll be leaving my boat there, so no excuses. Are you kidding me? That would be amazing. Cisco, we need a video with Bumper. You are right. Bumper is the best. Like Bumper is awesome. Bumper. Have you ever fished Bay Quinny? I have not. How many jello shots did Cindy make? How many jello shots did you make?
I made 5 batches.
Well, so what does 5 batches mean? How many shots is that?
Because these are big. They're about 18 to 20. So we have about 100.
100, and there's like what, 3 left?
We have pudding shots left, but the jello ones are almost gone.
How do you not have millions of subscribers? Bet Shell on YouTube. I'm guessing because not that many people like me. No, just because it takes a long time to grow in that sense. I'll pay you $1,000 if you give me a Clearwater Lake fishing tour. I wish I could do that. I wish I could. I don't guide for there at all, but I know there's people that would help you out. I wish I could. I wish I could help. You'll do it?
Mm-hmm.
Cindy said she'll do it for $1,000. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much, RMG, for the 99 cents. Let's have a shot for him. I love it. These lives are such a cool part of the fishing YouTube experience. I think the live chats are pretty cool in the sense where we just get to hang out, chat with you guys, answer some questions. Obviously, it's hard to answer everything, but it's really just a cool way to interact with everybody.
Here's a good one. I started as a guide 2 weeks ago. Any good advice for a new guide?
Listen to the other guides that are out there. Be willing to take advice from the other guides. They're obviously some are obviously willing to give you as much knowledge as they can. be willing to admit when you're wrong and you messed up, and put your head down and just grind. When you first start guiding, it's super hard and intimidating. Literally just like try to soak in as much knowledge as you can. Never pretend like you know everything. Be honest with your clients and your guests. Don't tell them that you're a new rookie to guiding and stuff like that, but don't lie to them and pretend like you fished here and you fished there, because they'll see right through you. Be honest with them and just work super hard and you'll be good.
Do a shout out to Marcus.
I saw that. Hello, Marcus. Good to see you, dude. Cheer. We appreciate you watching the videos. Your live chats are awesome. Thank you, Ray. Ever fished Lake Superior? No, I haven't.
Do you live in Regina?
I live somewhere around Regina, yes. Somewhere around Regina. Being a guide kind of sounds like being a caddy for a golfer. It is, but you know what though? Yeah, like the cool thing about guiding is you get to fish through somebody. So you learn a pile of it, right? And like I always tell like new guides, like your head's always on a swivel. You basically have to pretend that that's you fishing up there. So you're always paying attention. You're not sitting in the back of your boat, just driving your boat. You see a rod, a lure coming in, you're like, you got weeds on your lure. Do this, reel faster, reel slower. You teach them how to fish in that sense. So you're learning so much more by fishing through them. You know, you tell them what to do, you become a better angler. You'll be surprised. You might not throw in a cast for 2 weeks, but because you're like seeing it all the time and you're helping them, you'll pick up a rod and everything just comes so natural. So it's really like it kind of like being a caddy in that sense, I'm sure, but you learn so much from it. Mike Pierce, thank you for the super chat. We're gonna have a shot. There's lots of shots here. Carter doesn't like the green ones, so I'll do the green ones. Appreciate it very much. Clayton, why is a dead stick better than a bobber rod? I think a bobber rod would be really good. I think it's something I need to do more at that sense, but I feel like when you're sitting beside it, the dead stick does kind of the same thing without having the whole bobber interfering with it. So, do you see any questions you want to answer, Cindy? You go ahead.
My old eyes here. Oh, McKenna. Hi, McKenna.
What do you want to tell Joe Biden right now? Kind of like Joe Biden said himself recently. Let's go, Brandon. I mean, don't bring politics in this ever. But yes, let's go, Brandon.
Who's cooking turkey? None of us.
No, we're having pulled pork tomorrow. How old am I? What am I? 28, I think.
Mm-hmm. And I'm 25.
Yeah.
And Carter's 12.
Yeah, I'm 28. So you had Carter when you were 13?
Carter's 5.
Carter's 5, yeah. Clayton, you have better luck with dead baits on the bottom or hanging off the bottom. I'm 39 years old. Are you coming to Lake Simcoe? I have no plan to come to Simcoe this year. Best rod you ever touched for like open water or ice fishing? Just call me Vang. But hey, Clay, honest opinion, you think Live Scope and Mega Live is way too OP? No. It may help you find fish faster. It's not necessarily going to help you catch more fish. You do learn more from it, but you still can't make the fish bite in that sense. Like it's really hard to make fish bite. So I think it's maybe OP in the sense of using as a learning tool, but it's really not as OP as it might be perceived as. My favorite open water rod, probably the new ones I used this year from Savage Gear, the BattleTech walleye rods. I was always a huge G Loomis, GLX, and IMX fan. And then I started using their BattleTech walleye series rods, and I was a pretty big fan. What's your PB walleye? See if Cindy can answer that this time. Shoot. No, don't swear.
32.56. 32.5.
Okay.
32.5
inches.
I have it in my phone.
And 13.56 pounds.
See, I had the 5.
She knew. Yeah.
32 and a half and 13.56.
Best settings for a Helix flasher. I have a video. If you go or YouTube Helix 7 ice fishing Clayton Schick, I have a video with good settings for a Helix 7. Clayton puts out better content than all. You must not watch many YouTube videos.
You're going to make me apologize to you after this live chat, aren't you?
For what?
I told you today was a crappy day to do a live chat.
Yeah, Cindy's like, don't do a live chat on Christmas Eve. And I'm like, why? I'm like, people want to hang out. Yeah, I told you. It wasn't Tigger that ate the shots, Cindy.
What?
Yes, you ruined it.
What?
Oh my god, I poop in Walmart. That is the best name and ever. Thank you very much, Lakla Hash. I appreciate that. My honest thoughts on the Mega Live so far, honestly, really good. It's been a clean, crisp, clear screen. A little bit deeper water. Like the other day, I was in 28 to 30 feet. I had to like adjust my settings and put my contrast low and my sensitivity high, which made things a little bit more blobby, but I still was able to see everything really, really good in that sense. So I'm still learning a lot about it, and honestly, I've been super happy with it. I'm not gonna lie, it's been good. Burke Fishing Outdoors, Merry Christmas to you as well, my friend. Thank you guys. Thank you both for that last super chat. I poop in Walmart. I still love that name. That is like that name deserves like a YouTube channel in itself. We need shots for those ones. Carter, do you want another shot?
I'll do one more.
Orange?
Orange, red.
He doesn't like green ones.
Eating
Not
green
true.
ones.
Your videos are better than others. I appreciate that. What are the pros of Humminbird Live versus Live Scope?
Jason, you need to come over and have one.
The biggest pro is probably no black box. A little bit more user friendly in that sense. Setup. That's probably the biggest pro in that sense, I would say. Clayton, my PB is 12.7 and my partner's PB was 14.95. Both of the Vanity many moons ago. That is awesome. That is big. A 15-pounder is definitely like the goal. It is. That's one of my goals for sure. 15-pound walleye would be epic. I think the red ones are the best.
I like orange.
I fished Meadow Lake area years ago. I guided at Flotten Lake camps for Flotten Lake Resort, and I fished that lake very, very little, like just from shore. That was all. Jason would be awesome to hang out with you. Yeah, she's not standing. She's sitting. Cindy Short. That's her standing. Now she's sitting. Yeah. Which is better, Jello or the pudding?
Jason, we'll meet up. I'll make it happen.
What do you like better though, Jello or pudding?
But
Did you say both? That is awesome. Can't stick around tonight. I'll catch the replay. Merry Christmas to you as well. Best channel for fishing. Love the content. I really appreciate the kind words, definitely. Thank you for all the work you put in your videos. Best format with fishing education on YouTube. Definitely want to do both of them for sure.
Is Jello a Canadian food group?
Jello shots are. Jello isn't, but Jello shots are. Yes, that is awesome. Do you use the medium light Frostbite for ice fishing? Have you broken one yet on a bigger fish? No, I've caught as big as, I won't say it because I'd give it away for tomorrow's video, but I caught a really, really big walleye on the smoke show tomorrow morning. What time should I put the video out? 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock? What time should I put a video out here? Let's make a poll. Can we do a poll? What time should the video go tomorrow? Ask a question, optional.
Oh, not early.
Oh, I can't. Can I put 8?
Add option?
8 p.m.?
No, a.m.
Oh, yeah, 8 a.m. 8 a.m.?
Or 9.
Or 9 a.m. And ask the question. What time should the video go? I feel like a lot of people will have to get up with their kids early, so maybe this is good. Okay, there we
They'll
go.
be opening gifts, not watching CSO.
Yeah, you guys, tomorrow when your kids want to open gifts, just put the TV on first and go. No, we have to watch this video first, you guys. You cannot open one gift until we sit down and watch the CSO
Like
video.
torture.
That would be. Could you imagine? Could you imagine kids like just like, this isn't fair? Like, I want to open gifts. That would be so painful. Oh my goodness.
So
are you allowed to
gonna
fish
have
deep?
to watch it too?
Or the no, you don't have to live through my pain. The Conrads. I'm actually planning right now. I'm gonna take this one with me, Cindy. I'm planning a 2-night overnighter in their ice castle. Actually, maybe Cindy can only handle 1 night, but we'll see. But we plan to go for 2 nights right now in the Conrads ice castle on Diefenbaker. Burbot fishing.
I will still be asleep at 8 a.m. Me too.
Yeah. They slay the burbs. They do. Have you used the JT rods? I have not. My kids would think that's another gift. That's awesome. You should fish Little Bay to Knock for giant walleye. One day I'd like to get there. My kids would call you the Grinch. The Grinch. You're still. I love that. I would. Oh man, and everybody has videos dressed as Santa Claus. I'm gonna do one dressed as the Grinch. That'd be amazing. How about a Tom Bully shot? Heck yeah. See, Rick, that's the same guy that said I'm nothing but Tom Bully. What did he say it was again? That's awesome. Rick, what's your depth limit for walleyes? I try to stay under 30. I've gone as deep as like 31, but that's like 31 would definitely be my deepest. A lot of it really depends too, like which way they're moving from. Now with on like the live imaging, if I'm sitting at 30 feet, I can see whether they're coming from the shallows or the deeps. If they're coming from the shallows, they don't react to any barotrauma issues at all. It's when they're coming up from the deeper water that's always the issue. And even in 24, 25 feet of water, 20 feet of water, they're coming up from deep water. You can still have barotrauma issues with that. So you
That
gotta
happened to me the other day.
yeah, like shallow. What 20?
I was in 25 feet of water.
Yeah, 25 feet of water and barotrauma issues. They come up from the deep water. There's no stopping it. So
There's one question that says, "Do you ever go fishing with your son?"
Carter is kind of my son in that sense. The Tom Bully wannabe. There's another one. You guys love Tom Bully, hey? Unless this guy's joking too, but I'm just a Tom Bully wannabe. Yeah. Oh, you guys got me. I'm so sad. Clayton is built different. I am built different. I'm built like a rock. Are you feeling jolly for the Clayton merch giveaway for Christmas? Is there a Clayton merch giveaway that I didn't know about? Is there something that I didn't know about here? I wish I definitely need to do more.
This is awesome. Everyone in my family's getting dinner bells and tantrums in their socks.
I love it. I love it. Nice. Cindy should copy Sam Cam and do a Cindy Cam. We just got to put Cindy on video. Tomorrow's going to be your chance. Oh my goodness. I still love the I Poop in Walmart. Tom Bully is the CSO of USA. There we go. See, I love this I Poop it. Who? That name is amazing. Yes, Mercy giveaway. Clayton or Cindy, how defined is Clayton's six pack?
Yeah,
So defined. Oh, I skipped the six pack and went right to the keg.
Tom Bully.
Yeah, you know who Tom Bully is. Would you recommend fishing on a flat bottom or side of a hump for walleye? I think early season, flat bottom, that's mud, where there's a lot of insect life, and which will bring around the ciscos and the whitefish is really good. I think later in the year when you're looking for walleye, they're traveling. Like walleyes roam. Walleyes are roamers. So you can never go wrong with setting up on like a transition line or a steep rake in that sense. Like at the same time, your flats are probably going to be better early morning and late at night when they come in for feed. But if I had to choose to be like set up early morning on a flat, and then I'd move out to some kind of structure for the evening and back to the flat for structure for the day, and then move back to the flat for the evening.
Jason asked if you're doing any ice fishing tournaments this year.
Probably not. I've never done any ice fishing tournaments. Just they're so like, and they're obviously if you can like get out there with your buddies, they're going to be a good time. They're going to be lots of fun, but they're like really there's lots of luck involved in that sense for sure. Like
someone asked if you're planning on fishing with Justin this winter.
Yes. Oh, that's a good one. Does he only poop in Walmart? Yes, I do plan on doing something with Justin at some point. Oh, I accidentally hid that. I did not mean to hide your Adam. I didn't mean to hide your contact or your comment. I do plan to fish with Justin at some point. He's back in Winnipeg now, just not sure when. So Montreal Lake, 100K first prize. Yeah, if I was going to do an ice fishing tournament, that would be the one I would do for sure. Are you 65? Am I 65?
What?
I think I'm 39. Maybe I look 65. I guess I look gray right here. I just, I had no gray in my beard until I met these guys. None. I was a chiseled, young, sexy, handsome guy until I met these guys.
What do you think you did to us?
Yeah, worse.
Got me into a fishing addiction.
Yeah, there you go.
Carter's
330 maniac. Hey, buddy.
Bad habits now.
How's it going, dude? Six pack. Yeah. You ready for Minnesota tour yet? One day. Thanks, Dason. Appreciate you taking care of that.
Justin
dude.
and Clayton in the same shack.
Yeah, could you imagine me and Jenkins in the same shack together? That wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good. We'd do it. Regina Pats fan. I never really got into the whole WHL. My connection was unstable. We just lost our internet for a second.
Is this your house or mine or what?
This is Cindy's house. Literally, I'm just nothing but a bum. Do you have to go?
I have to go to church.
You have to go to church, yeah. After she drank all the shooters, she has to go to church
I'm not
to
driving. I can't drive.
Yeah, her parents are picking her up. She's going to midnight mass or whatever it's called at 10 o'clock. So no, she's not driving. We wouldn't do that. We're very, very reasonable when it comes to that kind of stuff. We're smart.
I hope they don't notice.
Yeah, good luck. We're already at an hour and 10 minutes
Here,
anyway,
Carter,
so
you
I'm
might
only
wanna
going
sit
for
on this. You're a little bit low.
another minute or two here. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. At 1 hour 15 minutes, we're probably going to cut it.
Merry Christmas. I will outfish all 3 of them tomorrow. I will win. And wait, I'm going to show you guys. If you watch the next video, I'm going to show you guys my tackle box.
It won't be the next video.
It won't be the next video.
Oh, after Christmas, but wait till you see it.
Yeah.
You're going to be jealous.
Is there a video from you when you fish with Alex Perrick? Yes, Alex Perrick will make an appearance in my video that's coming out tomorrow. And then we filmed a video for the Frostbite channel with me and Alex. And then he's also supposed to be making a video for his channel with him and I. It all depends when he gets that stuff edited, right? So it'll all depend on that. So are you fishing around Lake of the Prairies next week? I'm sure I'll get out there at some point. I'm just not really sure yet. 330 with the 70-pound beaver. I need to watch 330 Maniacs beaver videos. I really do. I've seen them. I just haven't got to them yet, but I think that'd be so cool. Did you use lettuce? We did not use lettuce. Sled or ATV if you could only afford one. For what I do with there's lots of snow with sled. You aren't gonna fish if you're gonna fish lakes that don't have a lot of snow, then an ATV. But if you're gonna get in situations where you have a lot of snow, 100% a snowmobile is way better. When are you coming to Alberta to film? Nah, nothing yet right now. If you see questions, Marshall Outdoors must have been here too. We need to get a video soon. I didn't see Marshall's comment in there anywhere. So Marshall Outdoors is here too. What's up, dudes? 330 Maniac and Marshall Outdoors. If you guys don't watch their channels, they're both YouTubers from the States. They put out really good content. Any chance you'll get a target sturgeon in Manitoba? Not sure yet. Have you done how to poop ice fishing video yet? I don't. I haven't, but it's something I'm gonna have to talk about with the whole rules that Manitoba just put out with like overnight camping and that kind of stuff here in the provincial parks. I think it's something that needs to be discussed for sure. So at some point I would do it, but I'm a huge believer in if you pack it in, you pack it out type of thing. So how would you pick walleye spots in the winter without charting or electronics? Like if you don't know anything about the lake, it's literally I would go to points or I would find shorelines and I would just start looking for a drop off where it's like a really quicker drop off. So say you're drilling, it's like 8 feet, 9 feet, 9 feet, 9 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet. All of a sudden you get to like 12 feet and the next hole goes to like 15 and then 18. Something like that is where I would definitely look at setting up. Contours, really, really sharp contours in that sense. Walleyes can definitely travel. Marshall Outdoors reminds me of Weeb. Totally. Do you ever have any issues with wasps? As I feel like this is like he's setting me up or something. But no, I haven't. Any crappies this year? I do want to do some crappies at some point. I think probably mid-January to be a good chance or end of January. Contact with Maverick. I'd like to do something with Mav, actually. I'd like to have him up for some lake trout or something. That guy is crushing the YouTube channel or content for sure. Greenback fishing will happen this year for sure. We'll see if we can take this guy out for some greenbacks at some point. Put him in a snow bear. Yeah, you want to go do the greenbacks, don't you? So we'll see if I can get him out there for a few days. Type of thing would be really good, especially when you can drive trucks out there. I know I want to hook up with Donovan from Blackwater Cats at some point, do something with him as well as Icebound Excursions. I hope I'm getting that right. I'm pretty sure Matt's company is Icebound Excursions. I feel like I'm going to mess that up. I hope I didn't, because I know there's a couple of them. Favorite Christmas movie? I don't know if I have a favorite Christmas movie. Do you?
Probably Home Alone.
Yeah, Home Alone would be the one I grew up with for sure. Like the whole like, what is that? Woof, Buzz your girlfriend or Buzz your girlfriend. Woof. To me, that is like the best. Like woof. It's so good. Carter's living my dream life. He works super hard to get out there and go fishing. So it's kind of like the same thing, like how Carter said earlier, that it's like you see the good stuff. You see the good parts of Carter's life. You don't see the 7 days working straight, 12 hours a day, right? Plus driving back and forth each way an hour and a half. So it's like you literally work and sleep and then eat a little bit, work and sleep. So it's obviously fortunate that he gets to do that other time off in that sense. So I've never fished with Sobe. Ah, that's a lie. I fished with Sobe at Jay's bachelor party at Aaron's Pond. Yeah, I have. How much is gas in Canada? What are we, like, 100 or $1.35 a liter right now, something like that?
We were at like almost $1.40,
Yeah,
$1.45.
it was crazy. $1.35, yeah. Whatever happened to Manny? Manny's good. Manny's just doing his thing, working and fishing, just living the quiet life in the woods type of thing. I think Manny's doing good. Where's Murray Fishmore needs to get in here? 128 in Regina. So they're down to $1.30 now. Greenback equal nets. Try to stay away. Oh, I hope that's not all nets in the greenbacks. I think there's some big greenbacks out right now. Woof. Woof. I love it. I have a cabin in Sass Landing. Let me know if you need a place to stay. That I do actually, Randy. I do want to fish Sass Landing at some point, so that would be amazing, like big time. I would take you up on that for sure, for sure. Well, it's an hour and 15, and now that Cindy's gone, I can really start to drink. No, I'm just kidding. We got some stuff we got to take care of tomorrow to get things ready for fishing, for the family fishing trip. I'm going to do my best to try to film it. I know I've tried it in the past, but tomorrow is like I'm going to actually film it and let everybody fish and try to do everything. We're going to do walleyes, ciscos, maybe some perch, and we're going to try to put a big pike on
When's
the
the
ice
video
too.
coming out tomorrow?
8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Maybe I put it out earlier, but 8 o'clock is the goal. Maybe it'll go out at 7. Maybe it'll go earlier, but 8 a.m. here is 59%. So the big video is coming out tomorrow. It's one I'm super excited for. So if you guys have time to watch it on Christmas, I definitely appreciate it. And if not, hey, it's all good. But thank you, everybody, for coming out. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for having some shots, some drinks, spending time with us. We'll do this again here soon. Probably the next time you see me do a live chat will be somewhere up north. So cheers, everybody. You guys are the best. Thanks for hanging out. Say bye, Carter.
See you guys.